So, just to recap very quickly, in the last half hour, I pointed out that Debbie Wasserman Schultz got heckled pretty badly in New Hampshire by people saying more debates, more debates, and more debates. Then Howard Dean goes on TV, as one of somebody calls in and points out. Howard Dean goes on TV and said the 6 debate rule for the Democratic National Committee, the DNC would only sponsor 6 debates. That's a rule that I came up with. Now, Howard Dean has already endorsed Hillary Clinton, so he is there representing the Clinton campaign, not representing the Democratic National Committee. And some people might argue that that's why he didn't tell the whole truth. I hate to frame it in those terms, but I don't know how else to say it. The fact of the matter is that when Howard Dean was running the DNC, the DNC sponsored 6 debates, but how many debates were there between Hillary Clinton and Barack Obama? I think it was 22. There was a bunch of them because other groups were sponsoring debates. CNN sponsored a debate. Fox News sponsored a debate. I don't remember specifically who or how or where, but there were a bunch of other debates that were sponsored by other groups. And this time around, and this is the rule. Nobody's saying that the DNC itself should sponsor more than 6 debates. What they're saying is that this new rule was put into place by Chairwoman Debbie Wasserman Schultz that said that if you participate in a debate that's not one of our 6, you cannot participate in our 6. In other words, you will be completely shut out. This was not the case before, and this is not something Howard Dean came up with. This is a purely defend Hillary mode. There is no other possible explanation for it. And I think sometimes it's useful just to as Jack Kennedy said to Richard Nixon in 1960, and that's my position. I realize some people are going to distort it, but I think it's important to put the facts on the table. Words to that effect. As at the very end of his debate with Nixon about the economy.